Okay, today we are going to do subtraction, but with a column subtraction like we did with column addition, except subtraction. And to do that, we're going to need to go to the whiteboard. Phew. Okay, if I were to give you a simple subtraction problem like 45 minus 35, you could probably tell me instantly, oh, it's 10, of course. But if I were to give you a complicated problem, like, okay, it doesn't have to be a complicated problem. I'm going to give you a problem. 42,548 minus 38,629. Okay, what does that equal? Question mark. Boop. Okay, we are not going to do blocks this time. We are going to do it with columns. Okay, the way you set that up is that you put the top number, the larger number on top, you go 42,548. This is the larger number, and then you put the smaller number on the bottom, which is 38,629. And you write the line right here, and there's a little subtraction sign. Okay, and then you start at the ones place, and you subtract the bottom number from the top number. Now, we have a problem right here. 9 is larger than 8, so we can't exactly do 8 minus 9. So to solve this, we do something called borrowing. And borrowing basically means that if one of the numbers is smaller, if the top number is smaller than than the bottom number, you take 1 from the next column over. This would become a 3, and then you put a 1 right here. And this number right here becomes 18. Okay? This becomes 18, and now this is 18 minus 9. Okay, 18 minus 9 is just 9. And then you go to the next place. 3 minus 2 is 1. Okay. And then we go to the next place. 5 minus 6. But 6 is larger than 5. So then how do we do this? Well, just like we did with the 8, we have to take a number from the next column. We have to take 1 from the next column. We take it from this column. 2 then becomes 1, and 5 then becomes 15. So it becomes 15 minus 6, which is now 9. Put a little thing right there. Now we have this column, 1 minus 8. Well, we can't do that. So we have to take 1 from right here. This becomes 3. And then this becomes 11. 11 minus 8 equals 3. And then 3 minus 3 equals just 0. So we don't even have to write that. Okay, so then this now gives us our answer. 3,919. Boom. So we can erase this. Get out of there, question mark. Okay, we could go with 3,919. And that's how you do it. That's how you do vertical column subtraction. Now we're going to do one more example of this where we can borrow numbers from the next place over. Okay, if I were to, let me erase this first. Boom, gone. Okay, if I were to say, give you the number, let's say, 29,573 minus, let's think, 18,000, 600, 684. What does that equal? Well, I don't know if can already tell, but we're gonna have to do some borrowing here. Okay, so we write the larger number, which is 29,573, and then we write the smaller number at the bottom, which is 18,684. There we go. Boom. And then we start from the ones place. 3 minus 4. Well, we can't do that, so remember, we take 1 from right here. This becomes a 6. Now this becomes a 13. Okay? Now it's 13 minus 4, which then, that's just 9. Then we do 6 minus 8. Well, we can't do that because 6 is smaller than 8, so we take 1 from right here. That becomes a 4. And this becomes a 16. 16 minus 8 is, 16 minus 8 is 8. And then we do 4 minus 6. Well, what do we do? 4 is smaller than 6, so we can't do that. So then we take 1 from right here. This becomes an 8. This becomes a 14. So then 14 minus 6, which is just 8. Oops, that's a terrible 8. And then we write a little comma. And then 8 minus 8, which is just 0. And then 2 minus 1, which is just 1. And that's our answer. We are given the answer, 10,889. Boom! Okay, so at home, practice this. Practice vertical column subtraction and practice borrowing and putting ones. And you'll get the hang of it in no time. If you don't do that, I will wipe the smile, literally, off of little Timmy's face. His name is Timmy, okay? Timmy, boom. His name is Timmy. I will wipe a smile off his face. You better do this. Practice this at home, or Timmy gets it. Okay, bye. See you in school.